Well, I believe everybody is back. All of those bright shining faces. Kefka, we're gonna time you out if you don't stop with all those Bubsies. That is too many Bubsies. Too many Bubsies. That or you're gonna get a global ban. You could definitely have that happen. You don't want that to happen. You know, I love you though. You're funny. You know what's even funnier though? It's our next GM. Yeah, that's right. I'm saying that this GM, Corndan, is funny. Corndan, come chat a little bit. Maybe. I think it's Corndan. I'm relatively sure it's Corndan. Corndan? Corn of the Dan. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, I'm correct. You are the GM.
I am the GM.
Yeah, so Corndan, I have a question.
Yeah?
Why is Chevy Chase in the game?
I don't know. You can blame Stu. Stu did the graphics.
Stu did the graphics.
Stu did the graphics.
Stu?
I mean, it says graphics by Stu.
Graphics by Stu, yeah.
But let's talk about the game. So do you like law enforcement?
I
bet you guys like law enforcement.
It's pretty good.
Right, or appreciate law enforcement. Or how about things that, you know, could be cyber, right?
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So, but you know, I'm not giving out RoboCop.
No, you're not.
I'm not. It's only CyberCop for the Amiga.
See, it's totally Chevy Chase, okay? I'm not lying.
It kind of is Chevy Chase.
It absolutely is, okay? And Chevy Chase is going to be taking us to cyber world.
You know what? I don't even know, because I looked for a manual so I could give you guys some hot lore about this game, and it doesn't exist.
There's no manual?
Not
Oh,
that
baby,
I can find.
we're in that
And
kind
so
of territory.
people are talking about this was on the Sega Genesis, the Mega Drive, and the answer is you would be wrong. There was a game on the Sega Genesis called CyberCop. It is not this.
There was also Technocop, definitely not this.
This is also not Technocop.
Which is better, this or Technocop?
I would, so having played both, I would rather play Technocop. At least in Technocop, you can shoot grandmas.
Wait, that was one of your Ku5ogrande matches,
It was.
Oh,
Yep, and
yeah,
I shot, like, just trying whatever. I shot every grandma I ran into, not necessarily on purpose.
To be honest, she kind of deserved it. Grandma?
Well, yes, but so this is a very different game.
I'm sure it is. I mean, what with muscly Chevy Chase, definitely looking less like he's on a vacation and more like he's at community college. You know, it's
a little bit, right? There should be 5 more people studying with him, and that you would expect this to go for 6 seasons in a movie.
Let me just say, we've only started watching Community recently. We're currently
Community
in the
is
second
great.
season. Yeah.
I like Community a lot.
It's been a lot of fun. I'm hoping that it stays as good, or at least, you know how sitcoms go, that eventually
I
a
think
lot of them turn south.
The 4th season is not as good, but then the 5th and 6th aren't bad.
Okay, good to know.
Something like that. Like the first 3 seasons are gold.
Oh, I like gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about Community. We're talking about what happened to Chevy Chase after the year like 2100 and Chevy Chase comes back as a cybercop.
Let me also just say that there's literally no way I'm going to capture this correctly on my first try.
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't know whose is going to be right. We'll find out later.
We'll find out as we go.
What platform is this again?
This is Amiga.
Amiga. The land of...
Amiga, yeah.
Amiga,
so people are already asking, is this the same Stu from Sensible Software? And the answer is yes.
What?
This is the same Stu as Sensible Software.
Aha. Let me go ahead and... Wait, I can send this live. Yeah, that's actually the first screen of the game that you see there.
Yeah, because you can't find anything about this game. Right. I happened into it. Dana sent it to me saying somebody else was playing it and you got to check this out. So I checked it out and the game looks kind of bad. And it turns out I went in to try to find the game. And there's not a standard setup to the way we're used to doing it. So
yeah,
I had to find the discs. And I went and played it. And wow, this game is, well, we'll talk about the game when we get there. The game is, after playing it for a while, I agree with everything that Dana had to say about the game when he sent it over to me.
oh my gosh, what a game. I'm gonna turn up this music is probably good enough. I'm gonna say that is good.
Well, I will say this is probably the only music you're gonna get, because this game has, is one of those Amiga games where you get either sound effects or music. So we might not actually get music in the game. You might want to turn on your playlist.
Oh, look, I'll probably do that. I didn't even get the names moved into the right positions. Everybody, look away, look away. Don't look at my shame. Okay, there we go, Everything's fixed. We're doing it live. I think everybody is ready to go. Yeah, we're good. Everybody get all of your muscle robot emotes together. And what else? Bald people.
Yeah, orbs. There are orbs.
I'm doing the countdown spam. Bubsy is absolutely not appropriate here. Okay, we are just about ready to roll here. As soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. There we go, Takaru, right into this.
Hey, so welcome to CyberCop. The point of the game,
yeah, go ahead.
Where the point of the game is to find a whole bunch of pods. Why, I don't really know. We couldn't figure this out.
Let me just say, seeing how people are captured, there was zero hope I was going to get this right.
Yeah, pretty much. So you need to collect the pods to get to the next level. Here's the thing. Everything kills you. You take a whole bunch of damage from everything. There are no continues, and good luck, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. Oh.
Stu did do the graphics, and in general, they look very Amiga.
Yeah, thank you, Stu.
I'm a little concerned about the walking animation for reasons, but whatever.
Oh my gosh. Corndan. Bad Corndan, you.
I'm just saying. So there is a pods counter, not poos.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
The jump animation is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad that they included Kilroy. Very important piece of our history. Has literally nothing to do with RoboCop, but hey, might as well get something in there.
We might see a completion. The game does only have about 4 levels, but the problem is there's no extra one-ups, there's no continues, and all of that. So we will see probably a game. Oh, there are extra one-ups. You can get extra one-ups.
Aha.
But like everything kills you pretty quickly.
Yeah, and we have a game over.
Yep, not surprising one bit.
Aha.
So there's a couple of other things that will get you game over. The ridiculous timer right in the top left portion of the screen. When it hits 0, it doesn't matter how many guys you have left, instant game over.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I am still working on getting everything looking good. Don't worry, you'll actually have consistent screen sizes in just about 10 seconds. This is an hour-long match. Whoever makes the most progress at any given point during the match will be the victor. I assume this game is fairly linear.
Yeah, so there's 4 levels. that we may or may not see all of. Each level has progressively larger amounts of pods to go get. And
Okay. Like, are these like pea pods?
they're like orbs with like other orbs around them or something.
Okay.
They kind of look like metallic Saturns, I guess. And not Mr. Saturns. Mr.
Oh,
Saturns
yeah,
would be
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
cuter.
Or it's like a fried egg, except a
Yeah,
fried
kinda.
robot egg.
So when you get one, there's an arrow that shows up on screen that points you in the direction of where to go for the next one. And then it proceeds to basically not really tell you anything after that.
Actually, I've got a very important question for you. Do robots lay eggs?
Well, some of them do. The bird robots obviously do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The mammal robots do give live birth.
The mammal robots? Oh my gosh.
And some species of reptile robots. So there are a couple different pickups you can find in this game. So the big one you want to see if you're playing this game is the eye, and that's invincibility. Right, and it's a pretty good invincibility. I don't know, like 10 seconds or something like that. It's pretty useful. The gun pickup upgrades your gun, but there's a point in time you want to stop because like the high end upgrade like really isn't that great. There is a 1-up icon, and then there's a heart pickup that gives you a little bit of health. Your health is in the bottom right of the screen, and it transforms from Chevy Chase head to skull face. Right, and so like the static line is how much health you have.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit worrying. You really turned into a skull very quickly.
Really fast, yeah. So yes, Stream Hatman did make it to level 2. And Amazing Toaster, you are correct. When we run out of poos, when we have no more poos to give, we go to the next level.
Amazing. So
the level name is cut off on at least Stream Hatman's because it's actually cut off on his stream.
Yep, not my fault. Probably my fault for Zelesium's, actually. Let me see. I thought I fixed that, Corndan.
I thought you did too.
Maybe he broke it. Yeah, there's a weird gap at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the runner, not myself.
So we have now gone on to everything I know about the game, and I have looked for ages to try to find you like hot jams. About the only thing that's actually pretty interesting about this are the two guys that did it. Are Stu from Sensible Software, and Stu made a lot of good stuff on the graphics, and the other guy is from Impressions Games and did a fair amount of Amiga games. Like they did good stuff, and then they just made this.
But what I'm seeing is that there was a game released originally by Core Design. Is this by Core Design?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I found another game that was released in North America as CyberCop, but was called Corporation.
This is not that.
Well, it could have been.
But it's not.
Well.
So, Amazing Toaster, yes, this is also up to jump. It's up to jump and fire to fire.
Ah, there we go, CyberCop. Apparently... go ahead.
Hatman probably has the best weapon. The little bit wider, fast laser. I think the next level that you can get is grenades, and the grenades are awful.
So the person who programmed this, by the way, Chris Denman, also made a lovely platformer for Ocean called Cool World. Yeah. And that was for Amiga. He worked on a good number of Amiga games here. A lot of them soccer games.
And a fair number of decent games.
Yeah. I mean, you've got Feudal Lords, a strategy war game. That's pretty awesome.
I actually remember that being decent.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, it looks It looks neat. I don't know anything about it, but it could be neat.
All right, so now you can see the biggest pickup you can get is the grenade launcher, and you can see how bad it is. Stream Hatman's gonna die pretty much right away.
Oh, the Yetis are coming after him. Why are there so many Yetis?
Oh,
No. Yeah, I can't see the level name. I can't tell you what it is.
it's the city.
The city.
Because Ritz Blues is also there.
Aha! You know,
And so is Takaru.
Main Street is a little bit more violent than I remember.
I know, right?
Actually, wait, no, that's not true, because our Main Street in our town is considered the deadliest road in, or at least the most dangerous road in Utah.
Well, I would believe that.
Well, do you know why? Because the local government is like, everybody passing through needs to go see downtown Logan, Utah, historic Logan, Utah. And we're like, there's like one building there that's historic. The other, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, Stream Hatman. I can capture you as soon as you're done fiddling around with the layout. But yeah, simply put, they funnel everybody through there, and then nobody in Utah knows how to drive. It's just, it's a mess. Like, seriously, if you go to a four-way stop, there's a very good chance that somebody is going to try to hit you. And it may or may not be on purpose, I don't know.
Well, you all should drive better. Otherwise, CyberCop's going to come after you.
Yeah. I mean, Utah is rated one of the worst. I literally can't change this Stream Hatman. Guess what? He still left the bottom of it cut off.
Yep.
He tried. I'm gonna go ahead and give him props for trying, but didn't work out. Yeah. I think that Utah's considered the third worst state. Salt Lake is considered the second worst city, something like that. I don't know. It depends on who went and did rankings for each place. But seriously, we do not have good drivers here. Yeah, but Corndan, like, you live probably more in a city, don't you?
My city's 8,000 people.
Oh, okay. That's like where I grew up, but like,
and like most of them aren't even necessarily in the city itself.
Okay.
Sorry, it's telling me it's 14,000 people, but only like 8,000 of them are in the city. 9,000 are within the urban portion of the town. It's not a very big town.
Yeah, okay, it's a little bit bigger than mine, or a little bit smaller than mine. But yeah, in Utah, even in Salt Lake, like, traffic is non-existent compared to almost every other place. Like, when people say the roads are busy, you know, that means that you might see a car every few seconds drive, or every 10, 20 seconds. It's just not that busy around here, and people really exaggerate how crazy the roads are, because as soon as you go to California, oh no, like, people there are deadly drivers, but they drive with a purpose, and if everybody drives like that, then somehow they avoid each other.
Wait, I've heard everything described on this, like when you're going to go out and drive and do those sort of things.
Yeah.
It's not drive defensively, but drive predictably.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because if people can figure out what you're going to do, whether you're being a jerk or not being a jerk, right?
Honestly, if you're not being reactionary, everyone's probably going to be happier with you. By the way, we're getting a lot of weird, fluffy, happy music to go with this game, and it's like absolutely not appropriate at all. This is CyberCop. We're in Cyberland.
So it's like Detroit 2005.
What? 2005?
Oh, I mean, like, basically. Like, Detroit when it was a crap hole.
Okay, at least it looks like fairly decent. A lot of the walls are put together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people give Detroit too much of a hard time, including myself. Does this game even take place in Detroit, though?
You know what? I have no idea. It very well could.
Let's see.
Like legitimately, I have no lore whatsoever for this.
So apparently, the title screen for this game is actually stolen from a painting, and I'm gonna try to find this painting to see. Yeah. At least that's what I am seeing people accuse them of. Oh, okay. This guy draws some fantasy art. Yeah, I definitely cannot show, like, any of this on stream.
Probably not.
Oh, there we go. I found him. Okay, let me see. Let me compare. Oh, that's absolutely the ripoff. Oh, baby. Let's see if I can share it without sharing all these other lovely images.
All right, I just want to point out the quote from Discord by Takaru right now is, the next time I start feeling down about what I do, I'm going to remember that someone made this and actually sold it for actual in real life money, and I will feel better about myself. I mean, this is the best.
Yeah.
Warning, there's a crotch in this.
Look, I had to share the picture there. Absolutely.
I appreciate the warning.
Hey, it looks like Ritz is actually going to be playing with the music on now.
The music is absolutely fine. The only downside of the music is you don't get cues like when you're taking damage and stuff.
Yeah. Dude. Just...
Other than that, it's very Amiga.
Why does he always shoot from the hip?
What is going on with...
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with Hatman's...
Let me see what I can do. It's fine. Hatman,
it's not
just keep playing the game. Yeah, we get a little bit of the game. Here, I'll go ahead and fill the screen with what I have. Oh my gosh. Well, we're doing this live, everybody. Ooh, I actually like this music. This is good music. Stu, you did great.
You did not do the music. The other guy did.
Okay, other guy, you did great. So wait, Stu did the art and stole it?
Yes.
Stu, no. Huh. Every single huh just makes my life. Ooh.
Oh, it's kind of a butt, apparently. According to Lady Amygdala. I don't know Stu personally, so...
Okay, so there we go. We've got the full game on the stream now. No, don't resize. I told you not to resize. Just play the game. I'll fix it. Don't touch it. Stream Hatman. Hatman? Okay, good. Huh. I think I actually have it now. Bam! No, he moved it! As soon, like, literally the second that I hit transition. I don't know.
Whatever.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
It's still not showing whatever, but eh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, we've been on a little bit of a journey trying to get this stream looking right. And it's close enough. It's actually like exactly the same as what it was before. That's fine. Huh! This music is amazing.
The music's not that bad.
CyberCop.
Let's talk about CyberCop's jump cycle.
Oh yeah, good question. Oh, I love the jump cycle. Like, it's so much better than the walking shooting cycle. What, Justin?
Apparently Stu
Justin
got,
doesn't like this.
Well,
This is
apparently
CyberCop.
Stu got banned on Twitter.
Stu, you deserve it, Stu. Stealing art and putting it on your DeviantArt, Stu.
Oh. Elysium is now on the factory, which is the 3rd level. So we've now moved on to 11 pods you have to get.
No, Justin, it's not a reference. The peck is literally copied. Oh, it's referencing. Oh, I get it. It's a meme. That's why he used the statue. Okay.
So Ritz Blues is also on level 3, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we might see in this a completion because there's only 4 levels.
That's what I saw, yeah. But there are a lot
But
of
they do get
balloons.
progressively harder. Like the gun turrets, you can't shoot them. So you have to be very careful about how you traverse this because otherwise you're going to die.
I just love that we now have poo masters. Oh my gosh.
So how
yeah,
many
go
continues are there for people who are asking? None.
And so everybody knows, this is a match based off of I don't know what I was going to say. They all have 5 points. They've got 5 points. Or count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that they have to take 1st or 2nd place to keep in the tournament. 2 people are going to be eliminated. Going to be stressful, everybody. I'm stressed. At the same time, I think that CyberCop probably improves by dissolving and becoming a skeleton. I prefer Skeleton Cop.
I would prefer, honestly, anything that's not CyberCop. And I've given out a lot of RoboCop, and I would rather play the RoboCop than this. And I played a lot of this, and I made it to level 3, and that's as far as I can make it.
Oh, baby. So, one other thing that I am seeing, a claim being made, is that this game steals one of the enemies from Shinobi.
I would believe that.
At the same time, what are the odds that this game was even sold?
I imagine it was sold in Europe.
Well, okay, never mind then. Whatever, I was gonna give them an excuse. Yeah, if you're just making a homebrew game and you're not making profit, go ahead and borrow other assets. But if you're gonna sell it, you know, don't steal from Shinobi.
Would I rather play this or Jeff's Russian RoboCop bootleg? Well, I played them both, and I think I would play the RoboCop bootleg. This looks better, right? But I think the way it plays is dumb.
Well. At least the music's enjoyable. That's what I've got to say.
The music is enjoyable, but I feel like the bar is also differently set, you know, on this versus the Vector. As well,
yeah, I think I'd agree
like,
there.
Because games like Turrican, the LucasArts adventure games, you know, where Amiga was their best version.
Yep.
And stuff like that. Like, I expect more out of an Amiga game than I do out of whatever the heck Jeff finds.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jeff finds some really strange stuff. Honestly, though, like, Amiga is something that I never really played before Ku5ogrande, okay? People here introduced me to the breadth of games that came on that computer. And I feel like I missed a lot of games because of that. But at the same time, you know, when you're a kid and guess what? Technology is expensive. You can't just go and buy a computer.
To be fair, most people didn't have an Amiga, right?
Yeah.
It was super expensive at the time. Now the Amiga could do a lot, right? You know, out of the box, its capability was probably better than anything else at the time. But it was a lot more expensive than if you're going to buy a computer buying a DOS machine, right? Where you could make the upgrades and, you know, there was a lot more available for it.
Yes. I don't know how easy it would be to program for the Amiga either. Like, because
I don't actually know.
This is a little bit more complicated than anything before that. Like Atari, Commodore 64, definitely a lot more trivial. This, I don't imagine it would be. Honestly, it would take a lot of work.
I don't even know about that, because there's a level of, right, like, capability on this that you know, the Amiga across the board, you know, had all the, like, the sound card was built in, the graphics were built in, you know, so you, like, could do all this. You didn't have to worry about, well, what if I had X, and what if I had this, and what if I had something else, right? It was all already there, even in the Amiga 500. Right? It'd be nice to have more RAM. It'd be nice to have a faster processor, which came on the Amiga 600 or the Amiga 1200.
Very true.
But, you know,
I love that there's a child with a very nice haircut who apparently is a murderer in this world. He's wanted.
And he kind of looks like Macaulay Culkin, in which case, you know, given how the wet bandits or sticky bandits or whatever should have been killed by him.
Oh, yeah.
That's clearly what's happened.
Yeah, I agree there. Wanted for looking so fabulous. I agree. You know, they just want to do a photo shoot. Okay? Put him on some advertisements. Bam. But then again, Macaulay Culkin, I feel like at least multiple robbers died at his hand. You know, there's no way all of them got away like the wet bandits or the sticky bandits. I saw Stream Hatman, by the way, enter this level 3 here. That's right, level 3. And he was halfway in a box.
Yeah, I mean, that happens.
Okay.
Well, like, I don't know what you're looking for here. Like, things like that happen.
I mean, yeah, it's video games, right? Sometimes you're just in a box.
Sometimes you're just in a box.
Sometimes you are a box.
You know, you are box, Baba is you, flag is win.
Yeah. And it would be box is you. Box is you.
Well, sure.
Okay, Cyber.
You know, CyberCop is you.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say Cyber is cop.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
But Robo is cop.
Robo's. Well, on some days. Not every day.
Cyber is cop is you?
Cyber is cop is you. No, I'm not a cyber cop. No, I'm gonna be skeleton.
Are you sure? Are you sure you have to tell me?
Beep boop beep boop. I'm not a cop. Not even a cyber one. I'm a poo collector. I mean, this is Ku5ogrande, the bad video game tournament, and Kuso is kind of a little bit literal at times. Corndan. I'm really enjoying this match. Oh, I do want to give people a reminder. We've got the show on Tuesday that Corndan and I are putting on. Don't Make Us Bored. And, you know...
This probably would not make us bored.
I don't know, Corndan. I don't know. Like, a speedrun of this, maybe it wouldn't make me bored. But I think I need 4 of these in front of me in order to be entertained.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so honestly, we already have the list of people who are going to be playing put together, but people are welcome to submit anything whenever they want. Honestly, it's a very low-pressure type of thing to put on a good show.
Yeah. I mean, we always want to see more good stuff, more bad stuff, more whatever stuff you want to see.
By the way, Takeru is onto the factory as well. Not a really good factory. I mean, it's dripping all over the place, okay? Seriously, that's gonna build up that water bill so high.
Well, you don't know that's water.
Okay, the toxic sludge bill then. How about that?
Well, I mean, the toxic sludge could be byproducts of whatever they're making.
Well, I still feel like the EPA wouldn't love what they're doing here.
Well, I mean, that's true.
They gotta get a fine. They're gonna get a fine. Shooting at the employees, dripping toxic sludge, the spikes, okay? Like OSHA and some sort of environmental agency are gonna be right up in their business.
Well, I mean, you think so. Maybe in this universe, Macaulay Culkin has already bought them all off. Which why we're on the hunt for him.
Oh no, Macaulay Culkin is the villain. Oh, sad day.
Did you hear there were OSHA violations on the stream? Have you seen the factory?
There are balloons with dynamite tied to them. Like, literally, you do not want to work in a place like this. And also, there's a poo. There's a lot of poo.
There's only 11 poos.
Oh, well, I thought there were only 8 poos. Now you're telling me there's more poo than I thought.
There's only like 8 poos in the city.
That sounds like another wonderful movie with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Poos in the city.
There's only 4 poos in the scrapyard.
Ah, okay. Well, that's convenient. Like, why are people moving to factories to poop?
Well, I mean, don't you poop on company time too?
Oh, that's a good point. But I am my own company. I am my own time.
Well, then my point stands.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Sarah Jessica Parker. Sorry, I got the wrong person there. I apologize for referencing a movie that I've never actually seen in my life.
But do you care about it?
No. That long silence after expressing my lack of caring for movies. You know, it happens. It happens. Everybody is trying to make a good push, and Ritz is in the factory doing pretty well so far. Like, there's still 12 poos, but honestly, nothing that a CyberCop can't handle.
Shooting, apparently the grenade is not the highest power weapon as I was led to believe.
Oh,
because
really?
I could never find anything more. Apparently, at a minimum, it's whatever Ritz is shooting now.
Oh, I like that. The orb gun. Yeah. It actually looks a lot like a gun on the video game Toki.
Kinda.
But if this doesn't go
it's
away after a while...
It's affected by gravity, and I don't know why.
What? like just barely affected by gravity. It's so minuscule. But really fast bullets, I imagine gravity not having a huge pull on them, but still. Oh, Ritz, not enough poo.
I don't want to talk about how much poo you need to get into to second place right now. It's a lot of poo.
It's a lot of poo. You know, I always try to hold us to slightly higher standards of comedy, and then after about 5 minutes,
yep,
there's no hope.
Look, this particular game, right? There's a bunch of poo and some questionable walk animations, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, poo, hip shots, a good walking animation. Like, you look so nervous about everything during that walk cycle, and I think for good reason.
Well, I mean, do you want like 15 guys coming after you? I don't think so. I mean, especially if all you can do is jump like you're a superhero trying to fly.
Woo! At least, okay, that's better than 90% of the RoboCop games, because a lot of them you can't jump. And I hate it.
No, you can't duck.
Oh, can you duck in this?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. It's not you can't jump. It's just that the jumps are absolutely useless or terrible. Like RoboCop 3, the jumps in there killed me so many times. So many times.
I want to point out that with RoboCop, right, even if you duck, you still get shot in the face.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean, you're right. But I'd rather play this than most of the RoboCop games out there. Because this has grunts in the music. Wait, apparently there's a timer in this game?
Yeah, it's up in the upper left-hand corner.
Okay, do you die if it runs out of time?
You game over. We talked about this at like the start of this.
Corndan, this is my third match of the day, and I don't know. I'm having a very hard time, like, paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because it's all the poo.
It's the poo. The poo. No, it's ADHD, Corndan. That's why.
That could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blame that. And the fact that I don't know. Oh, and apparently people have gotten full game overs for timing out multiple times, and I just didn't notice.
They made a good point. When I told you about it the first time, you guessed exactly like you guessed about it this time here.
Ah. Huh. Actually, I think it's the music that distracts me the most, because it's perfect. This is the only music I ever needed in my life.
Pretty sure you need more music than this in your life. At a minimum, Quickman.
No, just this.
We need at least Quickman.
I'll show you quick, man.
And Malachus, you're absolutely right. The grenades are the worst.
They're pretty bad, yeah. I mean, the range is like nothing. Absolutely.
I mean, fortunately, they don't damage you, is about the only good thing they've got going for them.
Yeah. I've been taking a look, by the way, around for more information about this game, and there's really just not much.
I looked, honestly, probably for about 4 hours.
Really?
To try to, like, everywhere I could find any information on this.
Okay, what does author mean on this? Because it says that Abaddon is the author. I'm wondering if it's just the person who uploaded stuff to the site here. Probably. Because if
Self-destructive system, we've already looked at that, and there's no manual or anything. There's maps, and that's about it. That's the most information we have.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess a demon is the author here. No, the musician here did a few other things for this, but other than that, you know, they just made a few games. They didn't do a whole lot of stuff. Christopher J. Deadman was the coder as well as the musician here. I wonder if he did his own voice samples.
Mostly did stuff for Impressions and Golden Sector are kind of his big ones.
I just searched this guy's name as well, and I see that there's a guy with the programmer's name who faces 7 felony counts of bail jumping and a misdemeanor charge of resisting an officer.
Is it in the UK?
Portage? I think that's Wisconsin.
Yes.
Okay, so not in the UK.
Same guy.
Oh, so it's not? Sorry, I just heard same guy.
No, not the same guy.
Not the same guy. Okay. Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot. He did the music for Cool World and music for Caesar, whatever that is, but you know, that's fine. I don't care. You can make a few games and that's all. Oh, there we go. Doing the intro and ending narration, the guy who did the audio encoding for this also did the audio for Within a Deep Forest. Which, as far as I'm aware, is actually reasonably good.
Right, it was linked to us in chat on some of the stuff from the
it's the ball
Atari
game.
ST game.
Yeah.
Right, and the back of it says, "Get ready for action, this wicked arcade game. Controlled CyberCop, a new police robot dedicated to wiping a crime right off the city streets. CyberCop walks like a man, but it's harder and meaner, and it takes a lot more to stop him in his tracks."
Oh, baby.
And welcome to everything we know about this game.
Oh, yeah, Cadus made me play Within a Deep Forest. So we had the coder of this game. We had a game on that is really, really good. Oh my gosh. We do have a new poo leader, by the way, Corndan.
Oh, I see that. Ritz Blues is the new poo leader.
You know, I don't really like the way that the guy looks on the box that we got sent. He's less
cyber and more cop.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of the idea that Pierce from Community got fed up with everything and became a cyber cop.
It's so good. You know, he totally would too.
I know.
But then again, I think most of the characters in that show would become a cyber cop if they had the opportunity. For sure, Abed, like 100%. He's already like
Troy and Abed would.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Annie would.
If it was to help people, yeah. She would do it out of a sense of a need for justice.
Britta wouldn't.
Britta's already a robot. What are you talking about? Oh. But yeah, definitely Chevy Chase would be the most chaotic of the Cybermen. Wait, Cybermen! CyberCop! It's another Doctor Who game! Corndan! And this has nothing to do with... Never mind. Nothing to do with Time Lords. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit tired of the music. Especially the parts that doesn't say... Who. The parts that doesn't say who.
the parts that doesn't say that.
Yeah, exactly.
You English real well.
Corden, I am not Englishing well at all right now. I think that part of it is, you know, yesterday I was super out of it because it was a very busy day. We might actually be a little bit sick over here. I just don't know.
Clearly the COVID.
Could be, yeah, it could be the Rona's getting to us. I don't know. We've been a little bit sick with something. And I've just been super out of it. And I've got ADHD, and all of that combined, it makes it really hard for me to care about CyberCops. I'm trying, Corden. I want to love him.
But just remember, the next time you start feeling down about anything, that someone made this and sold it for real money.
You know, it's better than any game I've made, which is none.
Well, but if you put in like a half an hour's worth of effort, it would... Well, your game would be better.
Maybe I should do that then, huh?
Maybe you should.
Half an hour's a long time. Oh, no, I kind of want to. You know what? I bet we could make a better CyberCop game than anybody has ever done. Anybody.
Totally have so much RoboCop 2 knowledge.
I don't even need the knowledge. We can fix all the problems
with RoboCop 2.
Oh, good point. Good point. Well, I mean, I've read the Wikipedia article about RoboCop 2. We know a lot about RoboCop 2 over here in Ku5ogrande. Have a game jam? Yeah, anybody want to join my crap game jam? All you have to do is make crap that's completable.
In theory, this is completable.
It is, so I've heard.
Our Twitch chat play CyberCop.
Oh no, we would never finish it.
It would be amazing.
Huh. You know, I watched a lot of that Twitch Plays Pokemon stream back when it was happening. I remember sitting in desks at the university, I believe in our offices there as grad instructors, just sitting there watching some Twitch Plays Pokemon. Every once in a while a student stops by, I'm like, oh crap, you saw nothing.
Well, I mean, that sounds like more students coming by than when I was a grad student and their lab instructor.
Well, students only come by when it's the most awkward time, okay?
I think we're gonna see a Ritz reset before he got the game over from time.
Okay, is Ritz going back to sound?
Going back to music.
By sound, I mean sound effects, not just sound.
I know.
I know you know. I just want everybody else to know that I know. Let's do some partying right now. Ah, dang it. Yeah, the webpage that I found for this game that I think you were actually talking about before, it was €7. €7, but unfortunately it's out of stock right now and we'd have to...
No!
Yeah. We can't buy this. It's out of stock.
For the best. So Elysium is now the new Pooh Master.
Yes, Elysium, get the poo. Yeah, like what you're seeing right now, you're seeing a lot of the same levels over and over again. It's because, guess what? Most of the time when you make a
game is real hard.
Yeah, it's real hard, and level design isn't exactly the most inspiring in this game, although at least it's better than a lot of the games we've seen. Yeah, the thing is, even if they do get a game over, as long as they made a significant amount of progress in an attempt, that counts as their high watermark. We want to see the farthest somebody can get through a game. I'm using far as a distance. Farther as a distance. Huh. Yeah, right now it looks like Ritz is going to be moving on to the city. That's the second level. Yeah, lovely city.
It's a thing.
You know, I was going to say cities don't just have spikes all over the place, but then I remembered in Brazil, pretty much every city had fences with really sharp spikes or broken glass on top of the walls surrounding the houses to keep thieves from getting in. And I'm like, that is intense, just being like, okay, we're designing a house. Somebody go break these bottles real quick. We got to get this wall put up.
Well, you know, throw a party at your house. You're going to have all the broken bottles anyway.
Yeah, but that like wasn't even uncommon. That's just what a lot of people had, the broken glass.
Because it's available. I can go buy a whole bunch of Coke bottles and have, you know, protection on my fence for like $15.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, you gotta have a solution. I can't believe that I like haven't remembered that in years. Yeah, a lot of them just had like fancy fence spikes as well, you know, built in just so that they wouldn't have to add anything else. Yeah, there are a lot of spikes in cities these days. You know, you go to a park, spikes on the ground. There's spikes in the bushes, spikes flying in the air.
Rose bushes, bro.
Oh, those are rose bushes. What are the flying spikes?
Birds.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or bullets. Could be bullets. Where are you
Depends on
at?
the park. They could be bees as well. Okay, yeah. Chat's got a good point. Bees. We've got 10 minutes left, and I just can't get enough of this. Oh my gosh, I just want the musician for this in my life, and I'm really glad that like he went on to make one really memorable, enjoyable video game. As for the artist, he went on to get banned from Twitter.
Apparently, but Stu did a lot of game.
Game over for Zalesium. I think everybody has at least one more good push that they can do. Ow! My arm! Justin's attacking me. He's doing a CyberCop on me. Stop! Oh, well, Corndan, I think I might have died.
Well, you know, if you're a CyberCop, it's not hard to take a whole lot of damage.
It's true. Like, for being a cop made out of metal, he takes a lot of damage. What is he, like aluminum? Tin?
So apparently Stu is not off of Twitter because I just found Stu's Twitter account.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have very many followers, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that you're right. Huh. Well, Corndan, I'm just gonna ask you real quick, how do you think the players are doing up to this point? Because we're towards the end.
Given all this, I think they probably got like one good push.
Okay.
Maybe two, right? Depending on how you can get through the early stuff. I think they're all probably swearing about now.
Oh no.
I mean, because this game is just not good.
It's not. It's absolutely a rip-off of RoboCop, and unfortunately not in the best ways.
I don't know, that jump animation's pretty great.
That's like the best
jump
sprite in the game.
I guess.
I'd say the artist who did the graphics here, Stu, you did great on the backgrounds, you did great on the ground. The HUD itself, a little big, but it's okay. You need to work on your humans. You need to work on your humans.
The font itself is not good.
I mean, for the poo, yeah, you're right. But hey, if you could manage to make it look like poo and the manager says, I approve, then you've done a good job.
I approve.
Oh my gosh, no! Gordon! Wow, what a joke. So I have an update on Justin and my relationship because after Time Lord, people were a little concerned. He bought me a burrito.
From where?
From the burrito place.
I don't know where the burrito place is. Are we talking like Chipotle? Are we talking like local burrito place?
Not Chipotle. More like Beto's.
Is Beto's a chain?
Well, Beto's is a chain. It's called Rancheritos here, so it might even be bootleg Beto's. No, we actually got burritos from a place that exists today. Yeah. As opposed to the other one where you just ordered burrito and you didn't even choose the meat and then they didn't exist. Seriously, that's my least favorite kind of burrito, the non-existent one.
That's fair. I mean, I could have gotten burritos today, but today we had mac and cheese.
Oh man!
But I could have ordered burritos from our local joint.
Okay, but what kind of mac and cheese? This is important for me.
Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese because the kid really likes it.
Like I've heard Annie is better, but
well, so as far as like normal Annie's, not really better. Their white cheddar though, pretty top notch.
Okay.
But Glitch Witch can vouch for my local Mexican place. It's really good.
Yeah, honestly, like whenever I get this, I feel like they make really good burritos. I love them. If I'm gonna get a fast food burrito, Beto's is definitely the place. Beto's / Rancheritos / whatever you want to call it, because apparently there was family drama. It's good. It's good stuff.
I will go with my local place because they're usually not super packed, but they're busy.
Yeah.
And they're real good, and it's not too expensive. I think for the three of us to eat, if I'm ordering takeout, because, you know, that's all we can do now, right? I think it costs like $20.
Yeah, I think that's about right for this place as well. And I know that it's not the healthiest. I mean, there's a lot of cheese in this burrito. But it's very tasty. Absolutely worth it for me.
Well, I mean, isn't that half the fun of the burrito is all the cheese?
Yeah, it stretches out. I mean, are burritos supposed to be fun? I'm not sure, but they're delicious.
Go bring this to Mom.
Oh no, Stream Hatman death again. Honestly, I think most players are getting to the point where they have no chance to get back into it. I think Takaru is really the only one who has a good shot, although Ritz is getting close to the end of level 1. Maybe?
Ritz Blues has got a shot because all they need is one more pod to get to level 3.
Oh, yeah. You're right. So, yeah, we will not end until Takaru and Ritz have finished their current run.
Yeah, I mean, Ritz is in second already. So, at least as it stands right now. Right.
Oh, game over
Ritz
for
is
Takaru.
moving on. But so having that capability, though, to get an extra 3 points for getting first is going to be really helpful.
Yeah,
later.
I think still going is a good idea. As long as there is still time on that clock, pushing just to see if you can manage to make a little bit more progress than last time.
I don't know. Agree with Case. I don't think Ritz is going to make that in 2 minutes because it's clear they don't know where the current poo is.
Oh no, that is a game over. Stream Hatman is actually on level 2 though, isn't he?
No.
Oh.
I guess he is now.
Oh. I don't know. Look, Stu didn't do a good enough job to make the levels look different for me. He needed to do better. Whatever. I'm just going to let the rest of this play out. It's fine. Because I like this music.
Music's okay.
Oh no, apparently some people haven't seen what the poos look like.
Well, if they look on Ritz Blue's screen, you can see a poo.
There was one on Stream Hatman's right now. It's up there. It's spinning. It's the spinning poo.
Like a minute left.
Oh yeah, 1 minute left, everybody. We're getting... See, we weren't kidding you. I think some people didn't realize we were talking about those for the entire match. The spinning discs that look like eggs. Yeah, they're pods, but they're just pods, the D doesn't look like a D. It looks like an O. So that looks like poos. Yeah, there you go, everybody. That's the joke. That's the joke we got for you today.
Game is crap, guys.
That's also true. Oh my gosh, we are at the end. I can stop the music and the timer. Bam! We are done. Oh, Corndan, we survived. You and I. Yeah. I don't want that music. This one. Yeah. Time! Everybody! Go ahead and breathe, because you deserve it, okay?
I do deserve it.
And by the way, Takaru is not the victor. Zelesium is the victor. Ritz Blues coming in second. I believe Takaru is third and Stream Hatman in fourth, if I'm not mistaken. It might be switched around those last two. I feel bad about the fake out that I did there. Yeah. So my rule is, this is my own personally guide for life. I just can't talk anymore, Corndan. My brain is done. It's done talking about video games and talking about RoboCop and done with CyberCops and Rangers and all of that. Hello there, Zelesium.
Hello.
Welcome. Congratulations on your victory. Are you okay?
I'm so confused.
You're
confused
what?
about?
What kind of upgrade is that grenade launcher?
Oh, but it's the worst.
I'm like, this is great. This is great. What is this weapon? Why is it so bad?
My problem was when I was playing it and testing it, I never got past the grenade. So I'm like, why would anybody want like the high-end weapon pickup? The grenades are the worst.
I was trying all the keys. I was like, can I change back, please?
No.
Please? And then the one run, I was like, oh, I just got like 3 more upgrades in a row. Oh, this is so much better.
Yeah, honestly though, you did a really good job collecting the poo.
I have to thank the game that like the platforming is not great, but at least it's forgiving in that you just have to touch the thing. You don't have to like stand on it.
Yeah, thank goodness. Honestly, I think that is probably the only forgiving part of playing this game. Like, as far as I can tell, there's no ducking. If something shoots at you, you're gonna get hit. But at least you can jump up things reliably. That's good.
I'm not sure whether to consider it impressive or frustrating that enemies can spawn off-screen.
Or kill you.
Do a screen transition and they just all run into you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a little bit problematic. But seriously, congratulations with this game. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I was surprised in my last run when I was like, I need a weapon upgrade. I'll just get this disc first, and I got the disc, and 3 more immediately dropped on me, and ended the level. And I just went, that's not what I want. I need the weapon upgrade, please.
Wait, 3 more discs fell on you?
Yeah, I grabbed the first one, and I was like, I'll just grab the weapon upgrade after I grab this. And then the next one spawned on top of me, and then the next one spawned on top of me, and then the next one spawned on top of me.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I didn't even notice that. I'm going to have to go and watch the VOD, try to find where that happened.
Like, no, my weapon upgrade. Please come back. Please come back.
Nah, too bad. No weapon upgrades. Only finishing levels.
All right.
Ah, well, seriously, thank you.
Me.
Yeah, is there anything you're streaming these days over at your channel?
I have not been streaming for a while just because my internet's been spotty. But I'll probably be streaming some 4Job Fiesta once that kicks off.
Oh, cool. I still need to actually complete one of those runs. I always say I'm going to, and then I never do.
I did one last year.
I didn't finish one. Anyway,
I did, but it took me a lot of effort.
Oh, it took you a lot of effort? Yeah, that makes sense. Zalesium, thank you so much. Corndan, I appreciate you choosing this game. Everybody, we're gonna do a raid over to Sinister. I want you to know, thank you so much for helping us hit that 300 sub mark so that we can get a new emote. You see the goose? You're gonna get the goose. We're bumping that over to a sub emote. So thank you, everybody, for the continued support. And if you just want to find a way to support without, forking over dough, go ahead and, share the love, join the community, chat, and have fun. That honestly is the best way. Okay, let's do a raid. And we need a good raid message. We're not going to do It's Raining Poo. I don't think Sinister would like... He's an admin. He's staff over at Twitch. I don't want to yell poo at him.
Always just yell 7K.
7K. I'm gonna add baby after it. 7K, baby. He'll be confused what that means. All right. See you later and take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Zalesium.
Bye, Brocentra.
Okay, we've raided. Yay.